Virgo. Welcome to your career video with Angelic Ascensions. Hope all is well with you guys, Virgo. Thank you for joining me today. Let's get right into the message. Virgo, as you listen to this reading, I want you to keep in mind that this reading is general and not everything here will resonate with your situation. Not everything in this reading will be what's really going on right now. So I invite you to listen to this reading with an open mind. Understand that there are going to be parts of this reading that do resonate with you and there's going to be parts that don't. Take in what resonates for you and leave the rest. The rest may be a part of someone else's story. Feel free to check the videos for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And feel free to cross-watch. And while you're cross-watching, recognize that, this video can go vice versa. The things that are happening in this video, it may have been the other way around. So let me let you know that and keep that in mind as you listen. All right, Virgo, let's get right into it. Spirit is encouraging you at this time, Virgo, to focus on your inner child and to open up your heart. You may have a calling on your life, Virgo, and Spirit is saying the answer is now answer the call. Now, this could be a literal phone call that you might be getting, something that maybe you've been waiting for, some type of communication with someone. I feel moving forward, you're going to be discovering the truth. This could be some type of inner truth, or this could be a truth that was hidden, something that has been long hidden and kept in mystery may be revealed. I do feel that, Spirit is saying it's time to take the first step where you may have felt that you were procrastinating in some place in your life, Virgo. Spirit is saying it's time to begin. It's time to take the first step. Yes, I do feel that you're going to be savoring some happiness in your life. I do feel that you are cherished and protected by the angels. And I do feel that you are ascending. You are ascending mountains in your life, right? Maybe right now you're feeling like you're up against some major challenges. Spirit is encouraging you to keep going, that you're going to get over these hurdles in your life. Spirit is saying keep moving forward. And take a risk and venture forward with something in your life. And you might be at an impasse with certain things in your life, right? You might be realizing that you are at a crossroads. Virgo, I'm about to call you guys Leo. You could be on the Leo Virgo cusp, yes, but I feel like you're headed toward a redirection. And with this redirection, it's going to be time for you to clear the past and to heal the present in some area in your life. Maybe there's something from the past that might be holding you back from moving forward. It could definitely be your mind, Virgo. Let's check it out. Let's see what's really going on for you. The overall energy of your reading, Virgo, is talking about shining your light and sharing your wisdom with others. This might be a part of your path, Virgo. All right, Virgo. Looks like you may be taking calculated risks somewhere in your life, Virgo. It may be time to deal with whatever problems the day may bring. It looks like you're going to be prepared for that. You might be dealing with someone who is easily influenced. This could easily be you, Virgo. There could be this refusal to listen. Could definitely be jealousy around you. Situations surrounding abandonment that might be kind of holding you back. The crossing energy to your reading is talking about moderation. So there may be some things that maybe Spirit is encouraging you to kind of pull back on. It could be addictions. You could be very emotionally, you could be very over emotional at this time. You could be dealing with someone who is emotionally blackmailing you in some way, shape, or form. You may want to take the traditional route with something with your career. All right, it looks like you could be dealing with a fire sign. No doubt. You may have fire in your chart, Leo. See, that's what I mean. Some of you are on the Leo Virgo cusp. This reading is definitely for Virgo, but I'm picking up Leo so strong. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, or like I said, you may have Leo in your chart. You may be on the cusp. What's going on with the fire sign? Oh, I see a Gemini. We got a fire sign here. We got Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. You may have Aries in your chart. Some of you don't have confidence. Your confidence level is down. It's like something that you're wanting to achieve. It's like you're feeling like your morale is down with something. What do you need to do in moderation? I'm not understanding. Well, it's obvious. Like that would be something that you're doing something in excess of. Spirit is saying it's time to pull back. Now, if that has something to do with, I don't know, a mindset, it might be time to pull back from that. What are you doing in moderation? What do you need to change? What's causing you to feel off balance and like you don't have confidence? All right. It might be that your pride is getting in the way with something. And it may be time to surrender that pride or surrender something that's holding you back related to, oh no, your pride. Yes, it's time to let that go. Yeah, and something is really causing you to be overly emotional. So might be time to, yeah, your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to your work is being tested. But I definitely see something related to your love life. Yes, your love life your relationship might be tested right now. And maybe that's why you're feeling a lack of confidence. Right now, maybe you are wanting to do something in moderation. You're wanting to change something that may have taken place in the past. But it looks like pride is getting in the way. Ego could definitely be getting in the way. Maybe there was a situation on your job where somebody was talking down to you. This could have been a boss of yours. I see an area of your life where somebody is keeping secrets. Somebody could definitely be going to a spiritualist for some type of advice on your situation. You could definitely be getting an advice from an advisor, a trusted person. It looks like you've definitely been through the ringer. You've been through a lot. Virgo, you may be going through a lot right now. Yeah, you got a lot of baggage or burdens that you're carrying around. I do feel that your spirit guides and your ancestors are trying to speak to you. But right now, when you're feeling distracted and you're feeling like you're not getting any victories, you're feeling like you're not winning in life right now, yeah, it looks like your morale may be down. And you may not be clearly hearing the energy of your ancestors and your guides. You may have had some type of conflict. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like you're about to be gifted something new, Virgo, and it might have something to do with your intuition, some type of spiritual gift that you're going to be unearthing. But yes, there is a new beginning here for you. I feel like you're going to be getting your emotions intact with something. Right now, something is throwing your emotions off, and it may have everything to do with your love relationship. Even though this is a video about your career, it looks like love is kind of taking over your career video. So I feel like that's what's on your mind. Yeah, you're feeling like you're coming up empty in some place in your life. And it looks like you're wanting to bounce back from this mindset that you're going through. Some of you could definitely be dealing with some type of financial setbacks right now. And that might be having you feeling like there's a loss of confidence. So this moderation thing might have something to do with pride. Yeah, you might be needing to reach out and ask for help, but maybe you're not doing so. It tells me that right now you are feeling lost and confused and lonely. You might be feeling lost and confused. It has everything to do with your love life. I wasn't trying to turn this into a career video, but this looks like this is what's on your mind, and there's no way that I can control what comes out in the reading. You're dealing with a sense of loss. You're grieving. You're sad. It looks like you want something back, something that you feel that you had a missed opportunity with, and it feels like it has everything to do with your love life. What is this for Virgo? Yeah, some of you are natural born leaders. And I feel like whatever this shift and this change, because I feel like there is a shift that's coming in. Spirit is saying stabilize your energy field. So I feel like it's time to get grounded with some type of shift that's coming in. This may obviously be a shift that you're not expecting, but that you were like in the back of your mind waiting for. Yeah, I do feel that you're going to be gaining some new ideals. You're definitely a leader of some type, Virgo. And I feel like it's time to retreat into nature, right? I feel like you might be pulling back from the energy of other people and realizing that it is time to get grounded. And I feel like you're going to be able to do that. Yes, absolutely. And I feel that when you do, Virgo, there is a breakthrough that's coming in for you. I feel like you are about to experience some type of breakthrough. Some of you could definitely be between jobs. Some of you could definitely be between ascension, like from ascension to ascension, right? You're in the middle phase of something, if that makes sense. It might make sense to some of you. Yes, you're definitely in a state of deep contemplation about what your next move is going to be. It looks like you are strategizing to figure out something that has something to do with your finances. Right now, you are dealing with some type of financial loss. You are feeling sad. And yeah, maybe you are using your intuition to figure out what your next move is. Yes. Don't be fooled by these illusions in your mind. It looks like you might be painting this picture in your head and following through on assumptions in your mind about what the outcome of something is going to be. But you may not truly know unless you take action on something, because I feel like something that may have ended, it looks like it's going back to the beginning. It looks like something is going through a rewind process. It has everything to do with your mind. Yes, and while you're feeling lonely and feeling misunderstood, Virgo, I feel like your guardian angels are definitely around you, reassuring you that there is some type of advancement coming in, and there's definitely clarity coming in through you taking some time to contemplate. Somebody's watching you. You may feel watched. You could definitely be feeling curious about somebody. You could definitely be watching them online. This could be you being watched at work. Yeah, it looks like you've got a lot. You're definitely moving from place to place. It looks like you're looking for a place to lay your head. You're going through a lot of struggle. You're feeling like you're dealing with a lot of things by yourself. Yes, it tells me that is exactly what that you need to do in moderation. It says, don't let pride get in your way. The ego has to collapse. It looks like, Virgo, you might need to ask for some help. But that might be an issue for you. Yeah, it looks like you're holding on. Against all odds, it looks like you're holding on to what it is that you've got, holding on to your pride. And holding on to your pride is creating limitations for you. I feel like you're going to get that spark back, that motivation back. But right now, it looks like fear is getting in your way. And Spirit is saying it's time to release those fears and shine the light on those fears where you feel like you're in the dark. Come here, baby. Sparrow, you might be withdrawing right now from other people, not wanting to be seen, not wanting your light to shine. Your light is dim. Why, Virgo? May have something to do with children. Some of you Virgos, you may miss your kids. Your children may be on your mind. And I feel like you could definitely be evaluating where you are in life, Virgo. You may feel that at this juncture in your life that you should have made more progress than you already have. I feel that you do hear your spirit guides. They're trying to whisper to you. They're giving you this intuitive communication. This could even be a person that you're feeling this intuitive communication from. Yeah. Stability. This gift that you have, it looks like it's going to go through the refinement process. You might be tempted to act on impulse. Okay. Maybe there was impulsive choices that you had made that had something to do with loyalty. It could have had something to do with temptation. Okay. I see a father figure. There are issues with codependency. Yes, that's what this moderation is. That's why that's the crossing energy. Some of you, there could have been a loss of a father figure. Your father could have been very significant in your life. And maybe this is who you're missing. And maybe you are kind of using alcohol as a means of coping. Maybe you are a father right now and you are feeling limited to what it is that you can bring to the table or what it is that you can do for your kids. You may have a child with spiritual gifts. It looks to me like, yeah, this is your mission, to be a peaceful warrior of some type. Yeah, you definitely have a spiritual gift and a spiritual calling. You guys are magicians of some type. It's like you have the ability to turn water into wine, so to speak, but you're not realizing that. You may realize it. I feel like you do, Virgo, but it's like right now you're not feeling confident in your craft or what it is that you do or what it is that you've been gifted with, because maybe you haven't seen the amount of success coming from this gift that you would like to see. And right now you might be feeling that your gift is not as strong as it normally would be. It tells me romance is on your mind, perseverance. Okay, but I'm not quite understanding what's going on with your work situation. So let's pull that in. It's telling me that right now, yeah, your morale is down. Time to master your abilities, to do so with humility and control. Okay. Some of you may be having issues with your back. Some of you could be recovering from something, some type of injury. Fertility. Some of you, there could be pregnancy around you. Some of you, Virgos, unfortunately, there could have been a loss of a baby, a loss of a pregnancy that's on your mind. I see an air sign. Maybe your father was an air sign. Maybe he did pass away. Maybe this is because I'm seeing something related to the father that's significant to you. Right now, Virgo, you're giving off this vibe as though you're cold, you're detached, you're aloof. This may be how people see you. You might be intentionally giving off this vibe because it looks like something is over. I promise you, this wasn't supposed to be a love reading, but it's turning into that. There might be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or a Leo, that you might be feeling a bit confused over. Maybe you're not talking to this person. You might be feeling a bit confused about your career path and how to get from one point to another. It looks like something related to your creativity is something that you're wanting to bring to the table, but you might be feeling a bit uninspired. Work right now may not be what it is that you want it to be. Financially, there might be some drawbacks that you're trying to overcome. And there is some confusion about whether or not to close a chapter, including with a family life. This is definitely what's on your mind. Okay, so there may be someone's passing that's on your mind. You might be worried that someone is going to pass away in your life. This could be figurative. There may be something that you may need to lay to rest. And it could be an old mindset. For some of you, it has something to do with a child. Looks like you are trying to drown yourself in your work. You're kind of using your work as a means of escaping. You could definitely be looking for a new job because, yeah, maybe there was some type of a job loss. And with that job loss came some financial setbacks. Maybe a loan that you wanted to obtain kind of fell through. I feel like for you, Virgo, your bills might exceed your finances. Like you don't bring in enough money to meet your bills right now. Some of you, you may have an online business, but right now your business might be on a downswing and it's not bringing in the finances that you were hoping for. And you're questioning whether or not it's just time to close the chapter. Because again, it's like, Virgo, your morale is down. It's like you're not feeling like yourself. You have a lot of different things on your plate, a lot of different things on your mind. And it's like you're feeling like you're carrying the load by yourself. It's like you won't ask for help. You need help, but it's like you won't. It looks like you're working hard. You're working your body to the bone, to the point that you might have pains in your body. Feeling unsupported. And it's like you're not getting the rest that you need. Your spirit guides are trying to speak to you in your sleep, but it looks like you're not getting the proper rest that you need to rejuvenate your body. It looks like there's been some delays with something that maybe you've wanted, and you're feeling like that success is never going to come. You might be severing the ties. You might, with certain things in your life, you might be considering leaving your job, but it looks like there is some type of shift that does come in for you. Some of you are definitely deciding between two people. You may have two people in the equation. I see two women and I see the Emperor. So you may have, I don't know, multiple people to choose from. You may be deciding between an ex and someone new. And it looks like divine timing is here to help you choose a path for yourself. And when you choose Virgo, I feel like you're going to see things begin to pan out, and you're going to see some movement and some action to some things where there has been some type of delay or some type of standstill. Virgo. I keep hearing Leo so strong. I feel like I said, you could have Leo in your chart. You might be dealing with a Leo-Virgo cusp. Yeah, Leo shows up in your reading. All right. So you are feeling reluctant to take that leap, because it's right now you're saying, I don't have the courage. My morale is down right now. I don't have the strength to move forward on something. See what I mean? It has to do with a person. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling trapped in your mind, and you might be having a lot of frustration and some insomnia to go along with that. Looks like you might be overthinking, overanalyzing a situation to the point that you become very emotional, right? There might be, like I said before, somebody could be emotionally blackmailing you. Yeah, it looks like you have a gift or a craft that you want to work on, something that you would like to perfect, Virgo. You are the perfectionist, so yeah, you are trying to perfect something. There's going to be a message that you might be receiving from a distance that will make the difference. Yeah, your motivation to do things is down. The things that you normally used to do to make you happy, it's like you're not doing those things. You're feeling emotionally unfulfilled. And there's somebody that you may want to reunite with, is what it's telling me. Yes, it looks like there is something that you may have to close. But first, it has to do with a mentality. And right now, you might be focused on the timetable of something. It's like you're feeling like you should be further along in your life than you are. You're really berating yourself and being hard on yourself, Virgo. And what I'm seeing is there may be a chapter in your life that you may need to close. And once you do, I'm seeing a solid foundation being laid with something. I'm seeing money coming in and money being solid. Now, with this offer or this message that may be coming from a distance, it looks like you may be able to secure your future. I'm seeing a home for you also. You could definitely be moving. And maybe it's with this person that you're wanting to, because it looks like you want to move under one roof with somebody. It could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, male or female. Could be a Capricorn. But you're feeling stuck. Feeling caught in the crossfire of your emotions and your mind. Yeah, you do want to. It's like you're looking for a home. You could definitely be searching for a home. I see Gemini could be significant. And Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. Either way, I see right now you're feeling very hurt. You're feeling very vulnerable. And you might be thinking about all the things in your life that you feel are unfair. You may be receiving some type of message regarding work. Something that you have a lot of skills with. Now, this may not even be a literal message, like a message that you get through the mail or a text message. This could definitely be a message from your spirit guides. That's why I always encourage you, listen to the readings with an open mind. A message from your spirit guide, a message from a departed one, right? Somebody that may have passed on to the afterlife. They may be sending you a message, though literally this could be a tangible message that you might be receiving. Where you feel that you have no clarity and you're feeling confused and not knowing what direction to take. It looks like you might be doing a review of the past. You might be looking things over. This is where we get moderation from as you're crossing energy. You may be looking back and realizing the things that maybe you could do differently moving forward. And things that maybe you had developed a strategy for, but now you're reformulating your strategy and realizing, yeah, maybe there were some gaps that you needed to fill, or some things that now you're looking back and you're like, okay, this is what I need to add to the strategy to make it work. You may not be wanting to deal with something from your past. I feel like it might be mental. But it looks like whatever struggle that you've been going through, it looks like with some major career moves, Virgo, and following your heart and no longer procrastinating and getting out of this state of mind of loss and feeling stuck. Yeah, with prayer, meditation, and grounding, it looks like you may regain some type of focus. Were you lying to your kids? Did your kids lie to you? You might be communicating to somebody that you lied to. Somebody that you've been pulling. Virgo, why are you feeling depressed? Well, I get it. I get it. Looking at the situation from the bird's eye view, yeah, you're feeling very depressed. You're feeling alone. You're feeling like you're dealing with everything by yourself and you don't have any type of emotional support. So yeah, you could absolutely be using alcohol as a way to self-medicate. Moderation is a crossing energy, yeah. It may be time to cut back and really focus on your health. Your mental health right now. Remember, Virgo, you have power over your mind. Your body doesn't have power over you. You control your mind. You control your body. You control your mindset. And right now, maybe it looks like, yes, you absolutely could benefit from grounding. You're feeling all over the place. You're feeling scattered. And it looks like, yes, you are going to meet with some challenges. It looks like you're going to have to get grounded so that you can see clearly the solutions to your issue, because I feel like the solutions are right there. Where you feel that things haven't been going your way and that your finances have just been completely rocky and unstable. And where you feel that you've been taken for granted. Where you feel like you just need to get away and go travel and go on vacation. Spirit is saying you're not listening to your intuition. You're not hearing things clearly, Virgo, because you're so distracted by what's in front of you that you're not going within. You're looking for the answers external from you, and that's not really where you're going to find those answers. It looks like there's a close of a chapter, and with this close of a chapter brings in success. There you are, Virgo. Working on that third eye, right? That throat chakra. There might be some things that you need to communicate, possibly with somebody that you have a close bond with, that you're separated from at this time. It could be this Leo individual. Okay, Holy Spirit, what's going to make the difference in this situation? What does Virgo need to do differently from here? What is going to be the solution for Virgo, Holy Spirit? For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the solution? Surrender. We talked about that in the beginning. Don't let pride get in your way. This is the lesson right now. Virgo, Spirit is saying, let go of your pride. Surrender. Ask for help. Ask for help from your divine. God will never leave you nor forsake you. It looks like you are going through a transformation. You're definitely going through a metamorphosis, but you're kind of blocking the process due to the fact that you're not listening to your intuition and you're not feeling grounded. The old you has to kind of chip away little by little. And I feel like the new you is going to emerge. You're definitely growing. And I feel that your energy fields are definitely getting stronger. And I definitely feel that you're about to step into joy. By following your inner calling, you're definitely going through an ascension process. But Spirit is saying that it's time to be open to that awakening and be receptive to that energy. Being more on the yin side than the yang side right now. It looks like right now you're more in your yang energy, and it may be time to shift to the yin energy. Receiving, yes, because blessings are coming in, and realizing that you really are the creator of your life. And now that you know everything that you need to, it looks like you're going to regain that power and step into what it, like, recall all of those things that you know, and putting together those nuggets of information and nuggets of knowledge to make it work for you. Where you're going to restore your faith. Your faith in yourself, maybe it's a faith in some people around you, but definitely your faith in the divine. That's what Spirit is trying to get you to see, that it's time to surrender. Time to break down the ego. Ego doesn't always mean boastful type of energy. It just means easing God out, trying to do everything by yourself, Virgo, when you don't have to. Marriage is on your mind. Spirit is saying, who do you need to forgive? Now, something significant may have happened over the autumn season. That could have been your birthday. I see a son that's relevant to you, and I feel that the springtime, you might have a son that's born in the springtime. That could be significant. You could have an unborn child that may be born in the springtime. It looks like, yes, children are definitely a central focus. And this is definitely a time of healing and saying goodbye to the old chapters and saying hello to the new. This might mean that there are certain things that you may need to walk away from. You may need to distance yourself from unhealthy situations or environments, including the things that you're putting in your body, right? Moderation. And Spirit is saying, enjoy the new doors that open as a result. You may need to walk away from some things that have been completely toxic in order to have a change of perspective, and take some time to meditate, to contemplate, right? And I feel like you're going to get the answers that you need in a meditative state. Like I said, possibly even your sleep state. There may be some things that the Spirit is asking you to reconsider. Maybe there's something that may be reconsidered in your life where you feel this loss and this grief and this sadness, where you're repressing your emotions. It looks like you are going through a transformation, and it can be a bit daunting. Right now, you might have a lot of doubts and your fears. You might be feeling a bit apprehensive to choose a new direction for your life, for your career. It's like you want something definite. You want definite answers, right? But Spirit is saying, no, you got to be flexible and be willing to change, because your life is definitely going through some type of redirection. You're being redirected, Virgo. And Spirit is saying the signs are all around you. They're placing people, signs, situations, coincidences around you to let you know, yeah, it's time to be flexible. It's time to bend. It is time to surrender to the changes that are going around. Trust yourself to make the right decisions for yourself, Virgo. So it looks like you are a natural born leader. I see a son and a daughter that could be significant. It's time to get some rest, Virgo. And it's time to regain that sense of boldness with something that you want, and realize that you really are the architect of your life. You may not be seeing the abundance that you want, or the love that you want, or not having the clarity that you want. But yeah, I feel like it's time to regain your strength. It looks like something from the past is holding you back and holding you hostage. But this is like you kind of, it's saying it's time to like get out of that mind frame, get out of that mindset, and trust yourself to make the right decisions. Trust the divine. Right? It's time to surrender. What's the advice, Holy Spirit, for Virgos that are going through these things and that are not sure whether or not they should end a chapter in their life and walk away from a job or walk away from a situation that they're dealing with? Ooh, Virgo, what is this? Angel therapy. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Again, Virgo, you don't have to do everything by yourself. You're getting support and encouragement from the spirit world. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Ooh, Virgo. Victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Virgo, it's time to trust the process. Sorry, I'm tearing up, Virgo, because I feel your pain. Look for a sign. Spirit is strategically placing the signs in front of you. That the outcome to the things that you want are victorious, because you're not marching alone. You have a whole legion of angels around you, Virgo. The lesson was about surrendering, right? And it's time to surrender to the divine, because there's divine order. There's a reason for everything that's happening in your life. And certain things may need to fall apart in order to fall together. There may be a need to break down some mind frames to have some type of a shift. I don't want to make this video too long, but let's see. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. You're being led. You're being divinely led to where you're supposed to be. And that means letting go, releasing, and surrendering. Virgo. Okay, a few more. For Virgo, as soon as I park the deck, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Something is definitely going to require a leap of faith. This leap of faith that you're not taking, this leap of faith that Spirit is guiding you, nudging you, showing you the way to, right? I feel like you're completely conscious of it, right? Of this leap of faith, but it's like, you're like, I don't think I can handle anything else right now, but Spirit is saying it's time to take that leap of faith. And understand that you are being provided for. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So where you feel like you just can't get ahead, or you feel like you can't get any clarity to fix a financial situation, Spirit is definitely telling you everything is okay. He will never leave you nor forsake you. You're being provided for. And maybe all of this needed to happen for you to get back to the basics of things. Not having to do everything by yourself. It's time to reach back to your Creator and join and lock hands with your Creator. It's not me ever trying to convert anybody. I don't have a religion. Never me trying to do that. But whomever you believe in spiritually, if you do, if you don't, so be it. But if you do, Spirit is saying, yes, it's time to kind of restore that. Not kind of restore it, but without a doubt, restore that. And you may see a huge difference in your life. It may be time, it's definitely time to get grounded and centered, Virgo. And I feel like you'll find the way to do that. So with that, Virgo, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. I hope that this reading helped. And Virgo, if you found that it did, feel free to leave a comment below. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. And if you'd like to book a personal read with me, a one-on-one reading, you can head to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. The link is below in the description. Thank you so very much for watching, Virgo. Take good care. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.